Wow, nice red E39 today. Hey, chill. So what can I do for you today?
Yeah, I need to do the interior
Okay,
leather.
yeah,
It's not very clean.
okay.
And car wash.
Okay, so the last time you already signed up for the leather package, so this one will be covered for you. Is there anything else that you need besides the leather clean and the exterior wash?
No lah. That's all.
Okay, Ken,
Basically.
this will take a couple of hours. You go and grab lunch now.
Yeah, can.
Okay, come, let's go.
Okay. Hey, what's that?
You know our phones all got electromagnetic radiation, right? What surprised me to learn was that even like our E39, 20-year-old car is also full of electromagnetic radiation. So you hold this, okay? I plug this guy in.
Oh, zero.
Zero.
Total. Are you selling this or?
I'm looking for distributor partners now to come together with me and we market and distribute these products to Malaysian households. What about you? What do you do?
I'm a registered financial planner lah.
Ah,
Into insurance and investment. My background is also same like yours. I studied engineering.
engineering.
During uni, I was doing insurance already part-time.
Let me ask you something. When you were doing insurance sales in uni, right? Were you one of those guys that go and call up your friends and say, hey, want to come yam cha, no? And then pop, give them the insurance?
Something like that. Something like that. We all started that way.
That was the approach back those days, right? Now people are more open to this concept.
Yeah.
So you can just straight away upfront and say, hey, bro, this is an opportunity. Are you interested to have a look at it or not? Very straightforward. There's no hidden agenda, nothing. You start off with insurance, right? So you also move on to
investment, will and trust.
Will and trust.
I also studied and got the qualification for financial planning, and I'm also a chartered financial practitioner.
They say right now, there are a lot of people out there, they're looking to invest, but there are also a lot of scams out there looking to catch people who are naive, who are greedy, but at the same time, they are naive. Right? What do you watch out for?
I would say do your own research. Don't trust everything that you hear, even from me. Look for information everywhere, talk to other people. Very common scams is like forex trading or whatever.
Okay.
Something related.
What would you say are the red flags when it comes to investment opportunities that actually turn out to be scams?
Locally, if it is not properly registered with Bank Negara or Securities Commission, could be a red flag already. Overseas company, then you got to see the registration maybe in that country.
So the first due diligence is to check the company's registration credentials lah.
Yes.
Okay.
With the relevant authorities lah, because you're dealing with money. So if it's proper, it has to be registered.
Right.
It has to be regulated. Yeah. Bank Negara is more towards money and forex, I think. Securities Commission is more towards investment. So those forex scam will be under Bank Negara. But those other kinds of investment, crypto trading or whatever, will be under Securities Commission. So Bank Negara or SC also have a list red flag. Certain companies blacklisted or in the red flag list. It's from the website. Anybody can go there and take a look. But having said that, these scammers are also always one step ahead. They will always come out another new company. Some of them even register with certain bodies and all that. Sound like very legitimate. But you look at it, it's nothing. Okay, you just have to pay some money, that's it. You're in the list. It doesn't mean anything.
Come, have a seat.
Thanks.
What do you think of this place?
Good, good decoration.
Yeah. So I'm getting curry mee, you get the
Fish fillet.
Okay. Hey, just now in the car you were talking about the great monetary reset coming.
Yes.
What's that about?
This one we have to go back a bit deeper, back into the past.
Okay.
Okay. This thing we call money is not really money. What we're using today. Okay. The correct term is called fiat currency or fiat currency. FIAT.
Not the car, Italian car.
The one fiat Italian automotive technology, fiat. No, not that one. Okay, this is, people call it fiat lah, but it's actually fiat.
Okay,
The correct
what does it
pronunciation.
mean?
It means that it has no backing. It means that it is by law, government say this is money and you use it, but it has no intrinsic value. It has no true value.
Okay.
Okay, it's made up. It's printed out of thin air, just like monopoly money.
Right.
Okay, long time ago, people use many things for money.
Yeah.
Okay, seashells, cow skin, and all that. But what has stood out for thousands of years is gold and silver.
Correct.
Okay, physical gold and silver.
Yep.
Until 1971, when President Nixon depegged US dollar from gold and silver. World War I, US didn't participate, so they made a lot of money selling stuff to Europe.
Yeah.
They made a lot of gold. Okay, and at that time, gold is exchangeable to US dollar.
Yes.
Okay, US dollar is the paper money, is the receipt.
Yeah.
Okay, people deposit gold with the bank, and they will take the physical note to redeem it back. Okay?
Correct. Yes.
But the bankers notice, people don't come back and redeem. People exchange the note among themselves.
Yes.
That's why we have physical money.
Right.
Okay, and so US collected a lot of gold. World War II also, they also made a lot of money. They collected a lot of gold. And in 1944, there was this thing called Bretton Woods. Bretton Woods was an agreement where countries around the world will treat US dollar as good as gold. So you don't need to transfer gold here and there, just use US dollar.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
So at that time, US dollar was pegged, 1 ounce of gold was pegged to 35 US dollar. And
okay.
That was from the 40s until 1971.
Yeah.
Okay. In the 60s, US spent too much money for the Vietnam War. They printed too much currency actually.
Yeah.
Okay. Until certain countries noticed and they started redeeming gold. So US used to have many thousands of tons of gold. And countries redeem until they have about 8,000 over tons left. Okay. Then President Nixon temporarily suspended the convertibility of US dollar to gold. So you cannot convert US dollar to gold anymore. Alright? We suspend it temporarily since August 15, 1971.
Until today,
50 over years ago, temporary.
Okay? The temporary lasts until today,
yeah,
right?
Yeah. Politicians. Okay. So then every currency in the world becomes fiat currency. It has no more backing. You cannot change it to gold. You can change to US dollar. And US dollar is not pegged to anything.
Yeah.
So it's fiat currency. It's not real. It has no intrinsic value.
Basically, the value is up. It's like we just can arbitrarily decide the value of that currency.
People in power.
People in power, yeah.
Okay. So today, we are all not using real money.
Yeah.
Debt is money.
Yeah.
Debt. DEBT. Debt.
Yeah,
okay?
yeah. Hutang lah.
Yeah, hutang. You go and take a loan. You have got the loan. It's digits into your bank account.
Yeah.
And with that, you can start a business.
Yeah.
Okay. Rent a place, buy a machinery, hire people, and you can start making business. And you want to earn. You want to earn money.
Correct.
And it's actually currency. The correct term is called currency. Because if we are doing a business or working for salary, end of the day, end of the month, we have a digital transfer to the bank account.
Correct.
All right. I have how much, my salary is in, or my profit is how much. And this is just digital. It's not real.
Yeah.
Okay. With this, we can exchange for goods and services.
Yes.
Okay. Normal salary man, you get it. You pay your housing loan, you pay your car loan. Of course, you can go to the ATM and withdraw some physical cash.
Correct.
Okay. But a lot of it is digital. Okay. And because of that, 1971 decision, every currency is fiat. Governments all around the world keep on printing money.
Yeah.
Creating money.
Yeah.
Okay. A house in 1971 and the same house today is the same house.
Yeah.
But the price has gone up. It's expensive.
Inflation.
Inflation. What is inflation? Inflation is the creation of the money supply. They create more money. When you have more money chasing after the same goods,
the value of money reduces.
Yes. So the price go up.
Yeah.
But what is going down is the value of money.
Correct.
So 1971, you have a house, this amount. Today is worth a lot more. Wow. Okay, you feel that you're wealthier, but actually no.
Basically, let's say you have 100,000 ringgit in 1970 versus your 100,000 ringgit today.
Yep.
Your spending power is totally different.
Yes.
Is not even in the same league.
Yes.
Right?
Since 1913, when the Federal Reserve was created, over 110 years ago, okay, the dollar has lost about 98% of the value already.
98%?
Yes, from 1913.
So would it be safe to say that you talk about the dollar now is worth 100 times less than what it was?
Something like that.
50 times up. It's 2%. It's 2% of what it, the value of a dollar now is 2% of what it was in 1913.
Yeah. You can say like in 1913, $1 can buy maybe 50 loaf of bread.
Yeah.
Today you can only buy 1 loaf of bread.
Yeah.
Something like that.
I mean, if you look back in those days, right? People's monthly salaries are what? $1, $2, $3, $4.
I know in the 50s it was like 1 year annual income is like 9,000, 10,000. One person working, husband, and you can feed the whole family.
Correct.
Just a regular job.
Yeah.
4 kids, 5 kids, 6 kids. You just earn 10,000.
Now you can't.
This is in the US US dollar but similar concept applies worldwide All right. Today you need dual income, and a lot of people are struggling, living paycheck to paycheck.
Correct. Even with 5-figure income, a lot of families are barely scraping by.
You see, when you were in school, what was your allowance? Today, if you were to give the same allowance to your child, what can you buy? So governments everywhere have created currency, created out of thin air, and it has reached a stage where they cannot sustain this debt anymore.
Okay. That's where the reset you're talking about comes in.
Yes, it's coming in the next few years. Okay.
What's going to happen with this reset?
Frankly, I don't really know exactly what's going to happen. It's above my pay grade. US debt is already 34 trillion. Interest rate 5%. 5% of the 34 trillion is 1.1 trillion a year. They only collect like 4 trillion in taxes or something. Oh, okay. So out of the taxes you collected, a big chunk goes to pay off the interest need. And then you still need money to pay off the salary of whatever civil servant. Then only you have a little bit left for what they call discretionary spending. Okay, that means for development, for whatever project and all that. When you don't have enough, what do you do? So something could happen that I don't know but something could happen that it could disappear or it could be suspended. If you have many things virtual on paper, it can be wiped out. It can be reset. But if you have real things and you own it outright, it's still yours.
Define real things.
If you have property fully paid, real estate fully paid, it's pretty safe, it's yours, okay? If you have physical precious metal, monetary metal, gold and silver, okay, it's yours. All right. If you have a Rolex watch or whatever watch, okay, made of gold, it's yours. There's primary wealth, secondary wealth, and tertiary wealth. Primary wealth is the physical stuff. If you own a lot of land, you're wealthy. Even from 1,000 years ago, you own a lot of land, you're wealthy. You could be the richest person in that community or that country. But that's primary wealth, you own it. Secondary wealth is what do you do with the land? You plant something, you can harvest fruits or whatever from it. Okay, you're making money from that. That's secondary wealth. Or you make a building, you build a building there, and you rent out the building, collect rental. That's secondary wealth. Okay, it's still real. Okay, it's still solid. All right. Tertiary wealth is when you financialize it. You turn it into stocks, shares, options, or derivative, you call it, where they just trade figures, digital figures, all around, and they try to make a little bit of percentage. Okay, that can come crashing down. Okay, because the biggest market in the world is not the stock market, it's the debt market.
Yeah, I heard of this before. This was brought to light during the US financial subprime crisis. There were people who were trading the whole debt portfolios amongst one
CDO,
another.
yes.
All right.
That's the tertiary wealth lah.
Even though sometimes when we feel like, hey, we are earning more money than our fathers, but why our spending power is less than them?
Yep.
Right.
Last time you had one income, one person working, and support how many people?
Now it's inconceivable.
Nowadays, you really have to be very lucky, very productive. Yes, you earn a lot of money. Yes, you can. Otherwise, the common people, common family, two people working.
Yep.
Husband and wife working and still struggling.
Struggling because they are a lot of people are having to trade their time for their money.
Yep.
And the bottom line is this: you each have 24 hours a day. Husband and wife 48 hours, and you can't work all 48 hours.
It's a rat race lah.
Yeah.
Okay. Of course, you could also invest the money, and
that's where your expertise comes in. So, what advice do you have for people who want to invest their money?
Wow, this one will vary.
Huh?
This one will vary. I can't just give advice like that because people could be in different stage of life.
Mm-hmm.
It could be young people with almost nothing, a lot of time, no money. Or it could be middle age, you have some money, but you also have a lot of debts.
Yeah.
Housing loan and children.
Yeah.
Okay, or somebody could be at a later stage of life, housing loan finished, children all grown up already, and they have quite substantial capital. So, but they have no energy and not much time left.
Yeah.
So everybody is different. Everybody's risk factor could be different. Planning is not just about making money. Yeah, we want to make money. We want the percentage, but with the percentage of return, high return equals to high risk.
Correct.
Low return equals to low risk. So what is comfortable to you and what is comfortable to another person could be different. But as a general advice, textbook advice, you need to make certain respectable percentage. The digits you see in your bank account, in your retirement account, your fiat currency you have, is a representation of your time and energy. You have already used your energy and your time to achieve that digits in your retirement account or your bank account.
Yeah.
So first thing you need to protect that. That is your savings. And just like I mentioned, get into real things, physical things. Okay. One of the real physical things, good things to get is physical. Here. Gold and silver.
Okay.
Okay.
Wow, nice.
So this is real.
Yeah.
This is physical.
It cannot be taken away from you.
And it's outside the system.
Yeah.
Okay. It can be taken. Nothing is 100% safe.
True.
Alright.
True.
But it's just an option rather than having everything digital. You have everything physical. Okay. Most central banks still keep physical gold. Why didn't they keep Bitcoin or diamonds or paper gold? They still keep the real stuff. Okay, in some safe or vault somewhere. Because they know the end game. Something is going to happen, and what will protect you or the country for that matter is real physical things. Okay, so for people, have more real things. Physical gold and silver is one option. You have property to collect rental. There could be another option. Okay, then the digital side is you have stocks or unit trust or some equity in some company. That is the ownership of the company, and you earn dividend income. That is the third thing. Okay, and of course the fourth thing is physical cash. So as a general advice, you can say 25%, 25. Precious metal, property, real estate, stocks, and cash. Of course, the percentage can vary. Precious metal and property are real stuff, tangible things. So they could be half. The other half are all paper, digital. Okay, but stocks give you dividend income. So you may still have some.
As long as the system still works for you, you're all right.
Yes, but if it goes against you, you have some insurance, you have some backup plan. Don't keep everything. Yeah, there are
Yeah.
people who got everything in cash, bank account, big amount of money, no investment, everything. All right. Then there are people who has everything in the stocks, like Warren Buffett, for example. Okay. Then there are people who got everything into property, like maybe Robert Kiyosaki, or people who buy property and do Airbnb business, or hotel business, or property business. And there are people who, I also know there are people who all in into precious metal, 100%. They could be the broker lah or dealer lah, alright. But as a textbook guide, maybe like this lah, one quarter for all. General advice, okay. You depend on the individual, how much you have, what kind of risk tolerance you have. But as a general advice, there could be something to start with.
Because I think the importance of having good investments, right, is that, I mean, generally we have been conditioned to work for our money, but we all have a limited number of hours per day to work for our money. So if all our income revenue generation is tied to that amount of time that we spend every day to work, our income potential is limited.
Yes.
Right? We need that investment to be working while we are sleeping to generate that additional cash flow, so that we are no longer tied to our time.
Yes, money working for you rather than
you working for money.
Yep. This is where Dave Ramsey's philosophy come in. Dave Ramsey is a US financial guru, multi-millionaire, having his own radio show. So his philosophy is you make your money, you set a budget, so that you spend less than what you make. Right?
Of course.
And one of his maybe step 2 is to settle all your debts except for the housing loan. Okay, then after that you should settle your housing loan. Okay, your mortgage. After that only you can start to invest. All right, because once you have a paid for property, you have peace of mind. All right, and if you want to invest after that property, for example, you pay cash for it. That means you save, and you buy cash. All right, you don't take any loan. That is his philosophy. Okay, one extreme lah. The other extreme is Robert Kiyosaki.
Yes, I was just about to ask to bring him.
Take all the debts you can. Borrow as much as you can buy. Okay,
leverage the max.
Yes, as long as property market is still going up and everything is going up, it's fine. But when COVID comes, what happened? Those people who took loan, buy property, do Airbnb as a business, okay, good. Everything is fine, can settle. Revenue is like this, expenses like this, there's margin. But when COVID comes, a once in 100 years event, what happened?
All wiped out.
Could be all wiped out if you don't have enough savings. But if you have bought it with cash, all right, fully paid for, there's generating income slow. But when COVID comes, no income, never mind, I don't have installment to pay. So that's where Dave Ramsey's concept comes in. Okay, I believe it's somewhere in between.
I believe in the balance too.
Balance. But the idea is, set a budget, save as much as you can, and invest. Invest. You don't have to invest everything in your own country. You don't have to invest everything in your own currency. You can always diversify. All right. The reserve currency is still USD, and the stronger currency is still USD. Okay, so coming soon, it will actually strengthen. All right, interest rate has gone up recently. All right, and USD is very strong despite interest rate being strong. Okay, and in the next few years, I foresee it will strengthen 80% against all other fiat currency.
Wow.
Yeah. Okay. And you don't have to keep it in your local currency. You can always invest in another currency.
I mean, you can hold your money in multiple currencies.
Yes. Okay. These two are proxies for US dollar because it's priced in US dollar. All right, 1 ounce of gold like this is 31.1 gram. It's about USD 2,000 plus today's price. It used to be $35. In 1971, this was $35. Okay, and then in 1980, it reached a high of $850. Then it dropped. In about year 2000, it was $250. After that, it has gone up. All right. So yeah, you can keep it in another currency. You don't have to keep it in your home country. You don't have to be there, but your money can be there working for you. All right. So yeah, property will give you rental income. Stocks or the variation of the stocks will give you dividend income. Okay, and you just leave it there, give it time. So hopefully at a certain age you will have enough. Okay, you have enough. You have certain amount of property that you are sure to give you certain income. You have stocks to give you certain income, or you have owned a business and then at a certain point you are ready to sell off your business and you get back certain amount. You have the lump sum there.
So what dictates the value of gold? What controls, influences the value of gold?
Oh, I never thought of it that way. Intrinsically, it is valuable, it is useful.
Yeah, we all know that.
Yeah. So people always value that. For thousands of years, people have used gold as a decoration, something pretty nice to look at. Okay, but it's also very useful as an industrial metal.
Yeah.
In your tools also, some people may put gold.
Yeah.
But in the financial side, they call gold a commodity.
Correct.
It is something you use in the industrial level and all that. But if you look at history, for 5,000 years, until recently, gold has been money. Gold and silver. Okay, gold is the money for kings. Silver is the money for the common people.
Yep.
All right, that is the money for slaves. And barter is the money for
Farmers.
peasants. People trade. All right. So the dangerous part is the debt. Right. So if you look at the word bank in Chinese or in any other language, what is the word for bank in Cantonese or Mandarin? What does it mean?
Silver.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because traditional, that is what it is.
Yeah.
Silver. It is a place where people put silver.
Yeah.
And they take out the receipt. Right? So it's in the tradition. That is real money. Today is no longer money. Money can be that. Money is digital. All right? And having too much of that could be dangerous. So my philosophy is convert some into the real stuff. All right. So like I say, in 1971, gold was $35.
Yeah.
After that, it moved up to about $850 back in 1980. All right. Something happened at the time, and that's why gold was 850. Then it dropped. The low was about year 2000. Okay, $250. Okay. Precious metal is anti-fiat because it is the opposite of fiat currency. All right. This together with crypto like Bitcoin, they say, is also anti-fiat. This when people don't have confidence with the government. Okay, when government do a lot of things that people don't like to do, when there's a lot of fighting, a lot of civil unrest, this one will jump. This one, the price of gold will jump. Okay, because it's a safe haven that people will go to.
Yeah.
When they know the paper currency has less value and less value, they will want to park it somewhere tangible and real. This is one of it. Crypto could be another one. Anything tangible. Okay, a watch, food, anything physical.
Because at the end of the day, right, your goal, worst case scenario, it will still have a certain value.
Yes.
Stocks are normally bankrupt bond rate. Worst case scenario.
Maybe another thing, how do you prove that you own the stock?
That's true. Yeah.
Huh? Okay. But this is the worst case scenario. Lah. I'm not saying that could happen. But if you have it, no harm. No harm, you have some stocks, you have some property, you have some gold, and you have some physical cash. Right? So gold is a place, yeah, people can put it there. Property could be another one. And of course, stocks lah. Stocks means stocks and related. Could be unit trust, could be mutual fund, could be some over-the-counter private venture, private equity. It could be that, depending on the risk appetite of the person. But the general picture is like this. So to sum it up, something is coming, something is happening that uh, a lot of people may lose what they have because it's a lot of it in digital. So don't keep everything in digital. It's okay to take out some and keep it in something physical and diversify outside the country, outside the currency. That will be my general advice. Oh,
Hey, hey, you better eat, man.
yep.
Your car, I think, should be ready soon already.
Okay.
Ah.